Hi, everybody. My name is Scott Gordon, and many of you know me from Cellars of Sonoma. We had our own tasting room for 10 years. I still have the wine club, and I'm going to address three things today. I'm going to tell you quickly about our First Sips Wine Club, and then I'm going to tell you about a restaurant that I visited, and then I want to finish with something we can do in America that's really good. So, anyway, welcome, my wine club members. Your wine is out for the First Sips Wine Club. Your wine is out and it is on its way. So, watch for the UPS. I think they're just going to drop it, but they may still want you to sign for it. So, make sure that you get that. And I want you to taste the wines. Here's Mangler Family Wines 2016 Sangiovese that's in there. The Today Taddy 2015 Merlot from Bennett Valley that's in that shipment. And then the Grace Point from Goldschmidt Vineyards 2014 Zinfandel. Oh my gosh, is that good? And then Estate 1856, their Reserve 2015 Barrel Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. Four really nice wines. But here's what I want. Make sure that you drink them, enjoy them now. Not that they can't lay down, they can. What I want you to do is I want you to fall in love with them. And anything that you fall in love with, you got to reorder right away. If you don't reorder right away, it'll be gone. Some of these, they only made 2 barrels, 2. That's not a lot of wine. You get about 24.5 cases per barrel, so that's not a ton of wine. But yeah, so if you really want to stash some of that, you really need to jump all over that. Your discount goes from 20% to 25% on reorders. So, little kicker that we give you, you can't go wrong with that. I'm using the YouTube platform as something that I'm just kind of trying out. If you go to our website, cellarsofsonoma.com, you should be able to click on a box that will actually have the player playing this live broadcast. At least I think it is. I'm testing it. So bear with me. This is going to be very quick, though. I'm not going to be really, really long, but I wanted to cover a couple things because we're in a really difficult time. This is something that I've never experienced in my life. Last Tuesday was Takeout Tuesday. I didn't know that. My wife told me. So what I did was I went to our favorite Italian restaurant, Trattoria, that is in Bennett Valley in Santa Rosa, California, for those of you tuning in from other parts of the world. And I wanted to, go there and pick up some dinner and support the local community and the local restaurant. And I have to tell you, it was frightening when I got in the parking lot. There were about 8 cars in that parking lot. That parking lot normally is jammed. I mean, jammed. I know everything's closed. I understand that. But until you see it, you can't really appreciate what really is going on. They had my meal all pulled. We got a salad and we got lasagna and some bread that we got that they normally give you while they're waiting to do the salad. And so they had it all packed up for me. I got to say hi to Ricardo, the owner, and I just want you to know that was really difficult for me to see that. I've never seen that restaurant, first of all, empty, with the chairs on the tables. That was hard to watch. But here's what I'm doing this because I love my community. We are in a very, very different world today. You have to admit it is over the top. It is just unbelievable. But here's what I want. The Takeout Tuesday is a great idea, but make a few more days if you can afford it. I know people are living paycheck to paycheck, and maybe they don't have a paycheck anymore. I know that's difficult. But I'm talking to those that still have some income, and you can be a little more leisure with your money, and can help to support these restaurants. Order lunch or dinner. If you don't want to order a dinner because you're going to save some money, I get it. Um, then order a burrito at a restaurant, and pick it up. Anything that you can do, if each person that's watching this right now, if you went one day a week, that can make a huge difference. And I'm telling you this because I'm scared to death that these businesses are going to fail. And if when we get through all of this flu issue and we start opening up these businesses again, the one you really love may not be there. And so I'm trying to compel you to carve out a little bit of time. When I went for that dinner, it was like $40 for two lasagnas. Lasagna was this big, and you know, I have leftovers that are going to be good for a whole nother meal. So it isn't a huge expense. I did tip them pretty good, but I love those guys. But the point is, if everybody picks a one day a week, if you can do 2 days a week, these people are going to fail because they have their expenses. They've got payroll to deal with. They've got leases that are coming up in less than a week. You're going to have another lease payment. That's coming from revenue, and revenue comes from customers just like you and I. So find your favorite place, go there, get some of the food. A little idea is, when you come home with the food, unpack it and I put it into glass containers that I have cool lids on, so I can heat it up later, because I'm not going to eat all of that. It was a lot of food. It was really good too. And but yeah, and then take the cardboard, little container, and throw that away in the recycling. And then you've done everything on the planet. Maybe wash your hands again, disinfect, wipe things down. Just do as many things as we've been told to do. But we got to support these local businesses because they're hurting. They're really, really hurting. It was sad. It was hard for me to watch. So I'm reaching out because, you all have to eat, so, find one or two cool places that maybe you've gone to before, and you don't have to go extravagant, but be there to support them. They're trying to survive. They're trying to survive. All of us are trying to do the same thing, get back to normal. Well, at some point we're going to get back to normal. But it may take a little bit longer. And if it takes a little bit longer, these businesses aren't going to be there. I just want you to know that. So support them. Do the Tuesday takeout, but maybe a Thursday takeout or a Friday takeout or any day takeout. Go and support them. If each person watching right now picked 1 or 2 days, thousands and thousands of restaurants would be rewarded, and they're there for you. I mean, they really are. And we're all trying to get through this with as little pain as possible. But the economy is going to be a real tough one. Money is coming. I see some really positive things. I'm hearing a lot of positive stuff. I'm blessed in being able to have a little more freedom than most. I'm not ill. I'm not getting sick. We're washing everything under the planet. I have wipes all over the place, right? I mean, I've never had that many of these in my life. We're just hunkering down. I'm delivering wine for my wine club members that are local. Please give me a call, and I will deliver and drop off your wine. I'll just drop it on the porch, and you'll be all set. So we can do that. But let's support our businesses the best that we can. so that when we go and open up the doors again and the market really embraces what we've been living with, this beautiful country that we live in, your local place is still going to be there. They can get through if we kind of spread it around a little bit. And I know for many it's very difficult, and I understand that. But if you do have a few extra dollars and want to have a really nice meal, I've never had a meal from them to go. It was really, really good. And maybe it's a new trend. You know, who knows? Okay. Now here's the other thing. I'm gonna play this song that went away off of my phone. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna play this song in the background while I talk to all of you. It's time for us to come together and put the politics aside. We got one shot to do this correctly. We've got to stop the bickering. We've got to stop the politics. You're not a Republican. You're not a Democrat. You're not a liberal. You're not a independent. You're not a libertarian. You're an American. You're an American. Put it aside now. We don't have time for that. If you want to vote somebody out, wait till November, vote them out. But really, it's time to stop the bickering. It's time to stop the terrible things that I see day after day after day. Give our president a break. He's doing the best that he can. And if you don't like him, vote him out. It's okay. It's what you do. It's our country. And we've got to take care of it. It's so precious right now. We've got to work on this virus and get that taken care of. Everything else we can do like we're supposed to. We have a constitution for a reason. We vote for a reason. We can take care of that. If you want somebody out, vote them out in November. Let's not argue about that now. Let's not debate that. To my liberal friends that I love very much, that have not been around us for the last 3.5 years, we still love you. We want you in our life, and we don't need the politics getting in the way. It doesn't have to be in the way. We have common things, that basic things, and we want everyone to be together. So let's think about who we are. We're Americans in the greatest country in the world, and the world is watching what we do. So it's critical that we get it right. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that fight to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Drink wine, it's the only thing that'll help you. God bless all of you. Bye for now. We'll be back.